Woo. Hello? Wait, I didn't even know I was unmuted. Oh, snap, no. Or did I just now get unmuted? And sorry if the music kind of cut out, it's because like I moved the laptop and I guess the wire for the USB splitter kind of, I don't know, maybe there's a short in it. There's always a short or something is wrong. Maybe the plug-in is loose or something. But when I moved my laptop, it kind of like cut out the music from being detected in my headphones to coming out my laptop. So it's weird. But it's good that everything sounds good. Okay. Let me lower the music so then I can change the scene. Okay. Let's go here. This is the wrong scene. Let's go to just chatting. Okay, now this is the right scene. How are you? I hope all is well. I don't know who's stepping like that outside my room. That might be my little sister. But I hope all is well. I am a little bit tired, but it's okay. You're feeling a little lonely, but you're okay. Aw, Snuffy. Hopefully the stream can do you some good. Hopefully. I'm sorry you're feeling lonely. Isn't there a difference between being alone and being lonely? Isn't that like a thing? Like, what was the I don't know, the difference between that? I think alone. Yeah, you can be lonely but not alone. Oh yeah, see, that's what it is. That's what it is. Fenny makes everything better. Thank you. But I knew that was like a thing, like there was a difference with that. Of alone and being lonely. Well, I don't know why I'm like hyper focused on that right now. But also, last stream when I said I needed to still be tested, doesn't mean I need to still be tested for like STDs or whatever. I know that wasn't like heard well or whatever, but I remember hearing myself say that and I looked back at the VOD. I mean, like, I need to be like diagnosed for different like I don't know, to find what, I don't know, like if I have anything other than just epilepsy, but like more like psychological stuff. That's what I mean. I need to be tested because they said I have to go, like if I want to figure things out, I would have to take tests at like some psychology thing. But autism and ADHD probably. I don't know if I have ADHD, but I feel like I'm somewhere on the spectrum because like I just have to be. But I really don't know how it works. Autism tests are bogus, like online. Like I forget how they say that it works. But they said I have to go to like some center or whatever. from doctors. Then how do like they diagnose? Do they like ask questions? That's like what I'm asking too, because I don't know. The doctors don't understand it. They they said to go to like some sort of psychology center. They give you a written test. Okay, see, that's what I mean. So how do people figure that out? Like how does a doctor diagnose, or I don't know how this stuff works. It took me like 2 months for my doctor to answer me back after me tampering with them. Hey, I need to be referred to where I can take these tests or something. I really need a new doctor. I don't like her. She answered things crazy late. But again, you never know what people are going through in their life, and yeah. But still, why wait so long to get back to me? Like I would tamper her and say, "Hey, I need this. So I don't know what's the next step to do and whatever." A doctor sees a little white boy and is like, "This is autism. Anyone else?" Oh my gosh. This is why I think peer review is best. Mm. So, like, by friends who also may have autism, like, you would have to ask, like, their, thoughts on it too? Okay. So, so, a peer review from you, Snuppy, is that I have it, or at least am on the spectrum. I just have a feeling, but I know I may not only have that. I'm autistic. I think you're autistic at that. Wait, what percentage? 10,000%. Like, I have no doubt for real, for real. What gives it? I don't know what gives, like, what about me gives, like, autism? But I kind of do, but, like, mentally, like, some things that I pick up on myself, I kind of do. But I don't know what I do that I don't realize that I do outwardly. You get along with autistics the best. The raw power of the aura. Oh yeah, I have autism aura. Autistic aura. Hey, Diz. We're figuring out what about me gives autism, or I don't know. I just need to get diagnosed soon. But my phone broke, which had the information my doctor finally sent me, and so I can't look back on it. Honestly, watch videos or TikToks on autistic traits, and you will find out. That's what I would do, and a lot of it would be similar. A good bit of it. But yeah, I need to take 2 tests, or if maybe I don't know, you take 1 test and figure out 2 things that may be about you. But I feel like I don't only have autism, but maybe like something else. I don't know if it's bad or not to talk about on stream, but I feel like I might have something else mentally. Do you remember to study for your test? I will study myself before my test, my psychological test. I will study my psyche and see if I'll remember what to put for the big test, the big exam on my mind. Social anxiety, probably talking about mental health is okay. I feel like, because I don't know how, like, I don't want to be perceived any different or whatever, but I feel like I might have depression or some sort of depression. But yeah. But I will have to see until the test, but I'm pretty sure. But yeah. But I don't want to be like, cuz when I talk about this, and if I find out that I am, I don't want to be seen as like someone who's like always sad or something. Or like, I don't know. Does And I get confused. Does this sound like a pick me type of situation or something? I don't know. I always get confused between what's pick me, because I don't know if some things that I say when I try to talk about myself, I don't know if it's in a pick me type of way. I get confused by it. When I'm just trying to like analyze things about myself, I don't know. Now you're just you, it doesn't sound pick me? Okay. Because I get really confused about it. And I look back and I'm thinking like, am I talking about myself too much? I have depression now and I'm pretty happy doggy. Yeah, like you can sound happy and have like just a happy air about you. But you can still like, I don't know, you can still have that on your mind, that feeling, or just that mental thing about you that's opposed to like the happy go lucky type of air you give off. But I'm pretty sure. Or like, what is it? What's the name? What is it? Bipolar depression? Sorry if this is like TMI or whatever, but if I do get diagnosed as one of these things, I just don't want to see like I don't know, I don't want to be perceived differently or treated differently or whatever. I don't know. Does that sound pick me? I don't know. It's just, I'm just saying that because I don't know. I don't want any changes of how people approach me or tell me different things to like change up. Bipolar depression is a severe form of depression experienced by individuals with bipolar disorder characterized by extreme shifts in mood, energy, and ability to function. It's a phase within bipolar disorder where a person experiences intense sadness, loss of interest in activities, and other symptoms of major depression. It's important to distinguish bipolar depression from unipolar depression, as treatment approaches differ. I don't know. Your feelings are valid, Fenny. Thank you. People who care about you won't treat you differently. Thank you for saying these things so much, Snuppy. You love mental health talk. Yeah, me too. Lots of things, because depressive symptoms like even PMS cause it. Like the medicine that I take for my epilepsy is also used for bipolar disorder, but I just take it for my epilepsy. But I know when I take it, and just like a side effect of it is like easy agitation. It can mess with my appetite, like, and I hate that when I'm trying to like gain weight. It makes me lose weight too. So I feel like I don't know, I don't know. See, like this stuff, like I just don't know if I know it has to be some type of depression, but if it's bipolar, I wouldn't be surprised too, or bipolar depression, but it's not like extreme kinds. It's just when dark times come, they hit harshly, or like I don't know. Like they hit harshly, and then there's just still, like, I don't know how. Okay, so for mental, the way that I feel like with minds is like, or medicine struggles, oh yeah, is like Okay, for example, for me, like, I don't know. When I have really, really dark moments, it hits really, really harshly. Um, but then I start to, I guess, quote unquote, kind of forget about it and just try to go on with life. And I pay attention to brighter things in my life and just be like, okay, Fen, right now, you can't worry about that when there's so much good in your life right now to pay attention to. Just push that to the side and deal with it when it comes. But then it comes again and then it hits even harsher. Like each time. And it's kind of like I know that there's problems and everything. And how do I explain this? I know there's mental problems and different things to worry about. And it feels weird that these things are happening in my mind, but I'm feeling okay at the same time at something that's not supposed to be okay, but you just have to become more comfortable with yourself. I don't know how to explain this. Rejection sensitive dysphoria, maybe too? Rejection sensitive dysphoria. I've never heard of that. Let me see. the When I type this in, after it says autism. Okay, rejection sensitive dysphoria. Let's see. A condition characterized by intense emotional pain and sensitivity to criticism, rejection, or perceived failure. It's okay, it's not something to laugh at. RSD. I mean, key aspects of RSD. Intense emotional pain. RSD is marked by an inability to regulate emotions and a tendency to experience criticism or rejection as intensely painful, sometimes described as unbearable emotional wounds. Sensitivity to perceived rejection. Individuals with RSD are highly attuned to potential rejection, even if it's not explicitly stated or intended, leading to overthinking and rumination. Okay. I'm looking at okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh no, six key aspects of RSD. So far we are checked off on 2 of 6. So two checks out of 6 so far. Okay, third one. Emotional dysregulation. RSD is closely linked to emotional dysregulation. The difficulty in managing and controlling emotions, which can manifest as sudden mood swings, outbursts, or withdrawal. I can control my emotions. Yeah. I Yeah, I do. So it's still 2 out of 6. Potential link with ADHD. RSD is frequently associated with ADHD, although it is not exclusive to this condition. Not a formal diagnosis. RSD is not a standalone diagnosis in the DSM-5, but rather a cluster of symptoms that can accompany other mental health conditions. Impact on daily life. RSD can significantly impact daily functioning. So it was only like 1, 2, 3. Oh, so 3 key aspects. So it's only 2 out of 3. I got 2 out of 3 from the Google definition from it of its key aspects. Impact on on daily life. RC can significantly impact daily functioning, leading to relationship challenges, avoidance behaviors, and difficulties with self-esteem. RSD can be triggered by criticism, rejection, failure, or even perceived slights in social interaction. Symptoms of RSD may include sudden and intense emotional outbursts, withdrawal from social situations, negative self talk and self criticism, avoidance of tasks or situations that could lead to failure or rejection. Okay. Low self esteem and poor self perception, rumination and rumination and perseveration. You have RSD, Snappy. Oh, you love having RSD? No. What the heck does persevere? I'm about to punch this word in the face. Hold on. Perseveration is the tendency to repeat behaviors, thoughts, or actions beyond what is necessary or appropriate. It's a common symptom in various neurological and psychological conditions where individuals get stuck on a particular response even when it's no longer relevant or helpful. Okay, that okay, yeah, that I do. Where individuals get stuck on a particular response even when it's no longer relevant or helpful. Yeah. on that statement. What else? What is rumination also? Rumination. Rumination is, in a psychological context, refers to the persistent and repetitive focus on negative thoughts, feelings, and past experiences, often without reaching a resolution or finding a way to move forward. Yeah, I have rumination. This is your autism test. Oh my gosh. It's characterized by dwelling on problems, mistakes, or negative emotions and can significantly impact mental health. Well, I reach a resolution and I find a way to move forward after a while. But I do have repetitive focus on negative thoughts, feelings, and past experiences. Cuz like if I get in a situation that I fail again at or something and reminds me of things that happened back then that's like, how do I say this? That messes me up a lot. Cuz I'm like, oh my gosh, Fen, you did it again. You messed it up again or something. I don't know. Same. It's like big steps. Like, how do I say this? Like, like if I'm like too affectionate or something, like I've said this before, like I had a situation that happened years and years ago where I felt like I was, I don't know, too affectionate or too loving or something, and so now I try to mitigate it because I don't want to feel like I scare away people again or something. Oh, I don't know. Repeating mistakes is very ADHD, really? Yeah, like I don't know. So I try to like, I don't know, keep my quote unquote cool. But yeah, I have that fear, like things that happened in the past that is kind of familiar to me, like in recency. Where was I going with this? Like if it's familiar to me in recency, then like I think, okay, to not mess anything up, don't do this or whatever. Even though what you did, what this is isn't bad. Just try not to do that because I don't you don't want to scare anyone away. But my friends tell me, "No, Finn, just be you and be you." And that's what I'm growing to know and do to help myself forget about that. It's just I can't help but have that small thought, am I too much or something? You can be as affectionate with me as you like. Thanks, Snuffy. I just have that constant fear cuz what happened back then messed me up harshly. But I grew from that. I did grow from it, but feeling too much is very ADHD and autistic. Okay. But do I have RSD? Maybe slight RSD. But hopefully I get my phone fixed so then I can finally get the message my doctor sent me. I I remember copy and pasting the places she told me to go to into my notes app because on the little messaging app for the doctors and whatever, they only have like temporary days the message is still there. So I don't know if I went beyond the days or am I if I'm still able to view the message she sent. Oh my gosh, Kel, thanks so much for the resub. 2 more months. 2 more months. 2 more months. 2 more months. Jeez, 10 months. It's wild. Welcome in though. We're discussing am I possibility am I possibility of having autism. We're doing peer review before I before I actually take the test whenever that'll be. Kel, didn't you say you have autism or what? 10,000% chance of autism. Very likely autistic. But like that's what I always wonder, like what is it my attention span? Is it the way I think or say things or figure things out or whatever? I don't know. Autism is profoundly common. Because I know that there's a spectrum. Nearly all my friends have it. Like when I would talk to my friends who don't even have it either, they don't have it. But they would they would say, "Fen, I'm pretty sure you have autism." But like I don't know. And I know like isn't it like a thing that people say, "Oh, it's not good to like self-diagnose and whatever," but I'm just discussing it. I'm not saying that I like have it or whatever, but I'm saying it's pretty likely. And it can be anywhere between a different way of speaking to behaving entirely different from most people, insofar that some people would think you're very strange. Self-diagnosis is good, actually. I don't know. Maybe it's the people I don't know who be preaching on Twitter or whatever that be saying like don't self-diagnose. I don't know where I heard that, but I don't know. I don't know if it was TikTok or something, but I don't know. People would say that. But I think more so the common thing that they say don't believe it or don't do is take autism tests online. That's something most people do. There's a lot of people that gatekeep mental health. It's crazy how there's even gatekeeping for mental health. Can you have RSD but not ADHD? What triggers rejection sensitivity dysphoria? Sometimes called hysteroid dysphoria in Europe, rejection sensitive dysphoria is characterized by intense mood shifts triggered by a distinct episode, typically one of the following: rejection, the real or perceived withdrawal of love, approval, or respect; teasing, criticism no matter how constructive. Rejection sensitive dysphoria is characterized by intense mood shifts triggered by a distinct episode. I think I have, like, how long do episodes usually last for? Is it like it doesn't have like a length or whatever? I think some autism tests are good. It depends. Like, when they say episodes, it's like momentarily, or it can be like a week or something like that. Or a few months even. I don't know. Why the heck did I get pinged? Oh. My RSD triggers can last hours, but usually less than an hour, but everyone is different. Okay. Interesting, interesting. But, yeah. Thanks for making it comfortable for me to, like, actually, like, be able to discuss this, I guess. Like, without really holding back some things. Of course. Yeah, because I don't know. I just don't want to be, like, that's why I think, like, when people hear bipolar, they think it's, like, always anger or something, or, like, something to tick people off or whatever. But, when I say, like, I may have, like, bipolar disorder or depression or whatever, it's from examining myself from, like, differences in mood changes and maybe episodes, but, like, it's all of this is, like, it's not outwardly, it's more mentally and silently. But it's like it's not always happening. It's not like every day. But there just comes, like, moments. But it's not like an everyday thing. It's not like something that is, like, I don't know, always happening. But it happens more commonly than someone who's without it, that only has a bad moment and then goes on. There was someone I knew who had been diagnosed with Asperger's syndrome, which is an outdated name, I think, but I don't know the new name, and he had no qualms about eating food straight off the ground. I noticed it, but I never judged him about it or anything. I just hope he isn't getting sick doing it. Oh. Like, my sister has noticed some things. Asperger's is outdated. Yes, it's just autism now. Yeah, that's what I thought. But, like, my sister has noticed things about me. Like, my thought process, and that's how she's like, oh yeah, you when I mentioned neurodivergent to her and I was explaining, and she was like, oh yeah, you are neurodivergent. But I forget what it was for. What was it for? I don't know. I'm trying to remember. We had the conversation recently, too. But you always recognize it as autism. I'm trying to think of like weird thing. Not weird. It's not weird, but things that's different from like the norm or something. I don't know. See, I just can't think right now. I don't know. But knowing that did help me communicate with him. I don't know. I do things like in a particular like order. And if I don't do it in that certain order, things just go just it's in disarray. Being a wolf girl is pretty autistic. Ouch! My neck. I laughed in my neck. In my neck, I don't know, crooked or something. It's because of the way I'm sitting. But I don't know, I do things in a specific order, but if it's not in that order, then everything is like in disarray. Or is it, or I know that might be like a regular thing, maybe. I don't know. What is it? Maybe, like, for example, if your room seems disorganized, but to you, it's organized. Well, how do I see this? Like, if your room is disorganized, and someone cleans it and rearranges it, then you kind of go crazy or something. Your room is clutter. Like, my room isn't bad or anything. It's just like if someone tries to like move something to like a certain place, then it's like oh no, I need it to be in that place because of something whatever. I don't know. I don't know. OCD? I don't think I'm OCD. But I just have things in a particular place that I feel like for my mind it's comfortable for it being there. But I do have to clean my room soon. Like sometime this weekend. Well, no, because I'm busy this weekend. Like, if someone moves my chair from in front of my bed, then I won't be able to kick off of the chair to get out of bed. Huh? Yeah, like if someone moves my chair from in front of my bed, then I won't be able to kick off of the chair to get out of bed. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. I also realized that, like some things I say or rearrange in sentences or whatever doesn't really make sense to people sometimes, or if some things that easily make sense to other people, I kind of get confused by, or yeah. If someone moved my meds off my side table, I forget where they are. But I can take my right foot and place it on the corner to shift my body just perfectly and get me out of the bed with momentum. Wow. What? But I can take my right foot and place it on the corner to shift my body just perfectly and get me out of the bed. Okay, yeah, you're autistic, Cal. Just the attention to detail like that, I feel like, okay, maybe not autistic, but neurodivergent, I think. But it's autism still like under that umbrella, so yeah, okay. But Kel, you've told me that you have it. But Kel is autistic. I can feel it. Trains. Okay. But I don't know. We'll have to see when I take the test. But due to peer review, it's likely that I have it. Cabaneri of the Iron Fortress. I always, whenever you tell me that, I always look it up, but then I forget to like read it. Read like the synopsis, which centers around a train. Oh my gosh. Even Snuppy's like is familiar with it. You played Void Train, a game centering around a train. Yeah. But when I'm in that train, I don't know, I get overwhelmed. Like I don't know what to do. Instead of just like hopping around. I don't know. You don't have to like trains to be autistic, Finny. It's just a stereotype. Yeah. I don't know. But okay, this is gonna be dark. But it was one of my more morbid curiosities for a little bit. Have you heard of the train woman? The train woman? Okay. So there was this lady, she was walking with like, I think it was like her lawyer or something. And there was a train coming by, but her lawyer, like there was a train track and they were trying to walk across and whatever to the other side. But they were both walking, but her lawyer stopped at some point and she kind of stopped a little bit too late and it hit her. And some guy was like recording the train, and so it was recorded. It happened in like the 90s, and it hit her, and you can see her body fly towards the camera to the side. Yeah. But the hecky, yeah, it was harsh. I don't actually like trains like the stereotype. I just genuinely like the concept of trains and love steampunk. So yeah, it's on YouTube. And it's okay, is that another thing, like being hyper focused on like morbid things like that? And like if something happened bad that happens and it's like recorded, and I guess you get too interested on the topic to the point where you want to see the recorded thing, because you know the internet, the Twitter has everything, and maybe YouTube. Is that another thing, or is that just a person that's like crazy? Which is why if the current SMP with Kuro and Talon continues for long enough, you'll start building the Citadel in its steampunk era. Oh my gosh, Kel. Autistics love true crime. We'll see. Kel. Having a hyperfixation on a specific topic is a common autistic trait, Owl. Like I know I'm like somewhere on the spectrum, But I feel like I have something else too, that hopefully this test, whenever my phone gets fixed and I can get the location she sent me, so then I can know what's going on, so then I can just be more confirmed on what I have. Have more clarity. That's the word. You watch a channel called Explore With Us? I love Explore With Us somewhat often. Yeah, me too. It's that one, and what's the other one? I forget, but Explore With Us is really popular. Mr. Ballin? Let me look up Mr. Ballin. But I love channels like that because, as like another thing, okay, a part of me for a while wanted to wanted to be a part of the FBI and investigations and stuff. Gallium, thanks for the raid. Welcome in. Hope your stream went well. Oopsie. Did I spell that correctly? There we go. What was I saying? Oh, like for a while I wanted to be a part of like the FBI because of especially the investigations and stuff, because I don't know, I feel like I would be really good in investigations and interrogations and stuff because of how much I focus on details and stuff and hyperfixate on different things and do my best to get as much info about something that I'm really interested in a lot. Hey Fen, you know I couldn't miss this. Thanks for the warm welcome. Thanks for the raid. And thanks for coming by. How's your day been too? Research is fun. Yeah, I hated school. I hated research papers. But I like doing my own research for things that I'm interested in. But I feel like I would have been good in investigative stuff and interrogations. I feel like I would have been really, really good at it. And so, if not that, then I'll just adapt it to my everyday life. And just from my examinations of different people in life and stuff, and just, I don't know, being able to sum up different things about people, and a lot of the time being right. I feel like is good. I don't know, I forgot where I was going with the sentence, and I forgot the beginning part of it, so I don't remember how to end it. See, like that, I don't know, I get lost in my sentences. Gallium, you're autistic, right? How autistic do you rate Fenny? We're all peer reviewing her out. It's been good, and happy to get back into Ace Attorney. That's good, Gallium. Yeah, Gallium, didn't you... Wait, Gallium, did you say you had autism or you had epilepsy? I'm saying this because you said it. Here. No, wait, Gallium, you're neurodivergent. I remember that. Because we were playing... I was playing The Walking Dead. And I remember I was like on this train. a train being brought up again. On this train, I guess looking for stuff, and you wanted me to do like a 2-line poem for you, and I did it because you were telling me different facts about something, and you were like putting like paragraphs of it in there, and I just didn't know what the heck you were talking about. But yeah, I remember that you were saying like you're neurodivergent, and I was like, oh, you are? Well, welcome to the what did I say, like welcome or something? Or was it twinsies? I don't know. To be let me see what you said. There's a couple videos they made in which they misgendered the perpetrator, which I get it. They did something horrible, but that doesn't mean you can't say she. Other than that great channel. Oh. To be fair, there's not a lot of trans murderers, so they probably just didn't know how to handle the situation. Yeah, no one should be misgendered on purpose, no matter how awful they are out. Exactly. But, yeah. I don't know. I feel like I'm just a very observant person. And I don't know things. I'm not trying to be like, what's the word that starts with a C? It's not contagious. It's, you know the word? It's like, oh, it's all about me. What the heck is the word? Not main character symptom or syndrome. It starts with like a C or something. Not vain. It's like me, all. It's. And I hate that I'm pointing at myself in real life right now. Self-centered is one, but it's like. What the heck? Self-important? No, it starts with a C. It's one word. Narcissist. Okay, it doesn't start with a C, but it has a C in it. Narcissistic. I'm not trying to seem. I'm not trying to seem narcissistic. But I don't know. Okay, there's an ad break. Let's just go to the ad break, okay? Whatever. I'm gonna read your messages, Kel, after. See, it's crazy how public mental health that's easily accessible would prevent so many awful things from happening. Like if the Weiss Market shooter had been given proper mental health treatment, they probably could have ended up being trans and living a somewhat normal life. Yeah. I'm trying to figure out how to, well, respond to that. No, but basically what you said is right. It's just life isn't I don't want to say life isn't fair all the time, but it's not. And things, the way that they should have came out, just didn't come out the way they should have. Wait, that sounds so stupid too. It's just, things could have been better if things were treated in a different way, if things were treated fairly. But yeah, to make it short, you are a 4 out of 10 on the autistic scale. Okay, let me go to the break. This is the wrong screen. Go back. No, but I don't know what that just happened. But I thought my slipper moved. Like it was like some sort of animal. And I think I know the reason why for this. It's because my older brother has this, what's this dog? A dash hound who's white. And sometimes, like, yeah, I'm too prone to, like, having to look, like, being used to having some small thing walk around on the floor. So when I bent down to get my, like, cap for my water bottle, like, I thought it was moving for a second. I don't know. Dachshund. Okay. Oh, dachshund? Whatever. I'm never gonna remember that. I know it keeps being told to me, but the only thing I remember is dash hound. But it's dachshund. That's as close as you're getting with English phonetics. Okay. I'll let y'all know when my exam is. So then you can wish me luck on my mental exam. But I'm happy y'all made me comfortable. What the heck was that? All right. Let me see. She might be because German has a phoneme that doesn't exist in English and it's in Dachshund. I want to say 10 out of 10 too, but I was just basing my opinion on a scientific basis. Look at this autistic wolf girl, so majestic. But what was I saying? I'm thankful for y'all for being so accepting to me talking about this, because I don't know, I feel like if I talk about having tests done or need to get a test for something mental going on, I feel like that people may think a certain way about me or just differently when it's just I'm still basically the way that I am. Just my mind is I'm just trying to figure out things that I've found that's really common that's not good also in my mind. So I just want to get tested for it for my own good. I base my opinion on vibes and also my own autistic experience and research. Thank you for being so comfortable to talk about your mental health. It's really refreshing and helpful. I do too normally, but it could just be something similar. It's good to come out with stuff like this, yeah. Look at me. I'm coming out yet again. Guys, I'm autistic. I've been keeping this a secret for a while. I don't know if there's been any signs. I've been giving the signs a little bit, but I don't know if you've noticed. But guys, I think I'm autistic. I think I have the autisms. Okay, that's my coming out clip. My mental health coming out clip. You got the tism. Yes, I got the tism. But, I don't know. And maybe the prejudice that I'm thinking about is all wrong and people may not even be thinking that or whatever. But, from familial experience and their reactions to different things, I don't know. I'm just very cautious about that. Are you gay too? Yes, how'd you know? Oh my gosh. How did you know that? Gay and autistic. She can't be this based. Mind you, I am part of that classification, but most people wouldn't know unless I told them. Like, I don't know. Okay, so when you first meet me, like, okay, no, I don't know how to. Once you gotten used to me, did you have in your mind, okay, she might be on the spectrum? Yeah, Kel, you have a hyper focus in linguistics a lot. You be sending paragraphs in the chat, and I'm just like looking at it. I'm trying to get to it. Wait. Let me scroll back. The voiceless velar fricative. Fun linguistics fact. English used to have the voiceless velar fricative, but lost it sometime between Old English and pre-modern English. You might be, I kind of knew after start watching your videos the first time. Really? Wait, what the heck gave it? What gave possibility of autism? I'm confused. Not confused, but I'm interested. You can pronounce quater or quatar correctly. Well, it's like Snuppy said, we have a sense for those that are similar to us. Oh my gosh. But yeah. What was I gonna say? I guess I give the tism. Mind you, has nothing to do with intelligence quotient as much as we behave in a social manner. Oh my gosh, it's an hour and 13 minutes into the stream. I think my hyper focus, like when you say hyper focus, is it something that you have great knowledge on? Or that you just like to talk about and think about and stuff? It's been a good chatting stream. Yeah, I've wanted to do, like I've said this before, like I've wanted to do just chatting streams, but I feel like, so what the heck am I gonna bring to the table to talk about? Are we gonna talk about love? Are we gonna talk about the ways our minds work and different things like that, or different concepts and what you think about that or whatever? We're gonna talk about that. Is that too boring to talk about? Yeah. Would anyone be interested in like philosophical life things to talk about, or different perceptions of a certain situation or a certain concept is like? I would love that. I would love discussions about that. But I don't know if that would be fun. I like talking, learning about, and drawing dogs. Dogs are one of my hyperfixations out. I like talking and learning about dogs too. Dogs are fun. Dogs are cute. Like, oh my gosh, Luna, she was inside today, and I was taking a nap upstairs, so I didn't get to greet her when she came inside. And so I woke up and I went downstairs, and she was just laying her big beautiful self on the floor, and she put her head up when she heard my footsteps, and I ran down the stairs and went to go hug her and pet her and everything. Cause she's my baby girl. She's my big baby girl. I would say wolves is def one of your special interests slash hyperfixations, Fen. Yeah. Like on my Pinterest. Okay, a little leak into my Pinterest board, but okay. For my aesthetic, I put lots of wolf like quotes and wolf pictures in my Pinterest board a lot because wolves are so cool to me, and just the different captions that goes along with wolves and the different facts that would go along with it is like, oh my gosh, it's so me. But I don't know if that's stupid. It's a voiceless uvular plosive, deaf, not an English phoneme. Cal, what the heck are you talking about? Babe, that's autism. It's not stupid. Because wolves are cool, and it's like the only animal, like, I feel like the most attached to, other than dogs. The Q in is a voiceless uvular plosive. So is it Huatar? Fenny, are you Therian? Okay, I've heard of Therians. And I feel like if I heard about that when I was younger, I would have been a Therian. Oh, sorry. I would have been a Therian. But, Watar? Yeah, I don't know. It's just voiceless. So it's voiceless, so, tar, whatever. But I would get Therian recommendations on my YouTube because I would be looking, like, at videos of wolves and stuff. But I know that's when I found out about a Therian. I think I found out about it last year, and I would see different things on it. And I was like, okay, if I was younger, if I knew about it back then, I would most definitely have been a Therian. You're Therian, Snuppy? That's awesome. Voiceless means it's a consonant. I don't know, Kel. I don't study language anymore. But it's cuz you're so autistic. Oh my gosh. Uvular means it's made using the uvula. So tar. Is it like that? I don't know. I'm using the knowledge and guesses of what's in my head to try to answer that. And fricative means it's made with a sudden action. Okay, then I don't know. Therian is pronounced Therian, like fear. Oh, Therian. Oh, well, that sounds cooler, actually, than Therian. That must have sounded very country of me saying Therian. 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 Fear. Therian. I'm just saying it's not easy for English speakers. Then who usually says it in the correct way? But should we get into the game? It's been an hour 19. I think the most I've went for just chatting before playing a game was 2 hours. And that was for Until Then, which I'll be streaming hopefully what is the actual finale of Until Then, I'll be streaming it on YouTube, on my YouTube channel on Thursday at 8:15. So if you want to watch it, if you want to watch the finale, go to my YouTube, subscribe to it, click that notification button to be notified. Because that's where I'll be Thursday. Hit that like button. I need to make the stream reservation for it too. I need to put that up. Thanks, Nuppy. Only linguists are people who speak Arabic. Oh, okay. Thanks, Snuppy. But, yes. Shall we get into the game? Shall we? Shall we? We shall. Yes, we shall. But, you have no idea what's happening in the story of this game, but I'm excited. Oh, we're playing Phoenix Wright. See, oh, wait. Yeah, for Until Then. That's Thursday. That's what you meant. Thursday. Remember, Thursday. Until Then. On YouTube. Subscribe to my YouTube. 8:15 p.m. CST. YouTube. Yeah. Right now, though, Phoenix Wright. That's why I put, as the title, do you get what meme I'm, like, referencing? I missed the last Phoenix Wright stream. Oh, no, it's okay. You can look back on the VOD. I might be putting up the Phoenix Wright VODs, but I missed 2 Phoenix Wright VODs to download, so I don't know if I should still put those VODs that I downloaded up there, but with missing parts, or I should just delete those VODs from my laptop. Nope, it's okay. But you don't know the meme reference? Kel, do you know the meme reference? Minus the woohoo part. I just need to add something, I don't know, as like a little spice of excitement. I'll be catching up with you and Ace Attorney really soon. Oh. So the Q sound itself is made like the K sound we make, and the T is a pharyngalized version of our T sound. I don't know what that means. Making Fenny read the big words out. He is. But the meme I was referencing was the I can't stop winning. With the I can't stop writing. Haha. Haha. Yeah. So the accepted English pronunciation of is Qatar. Oh, I can't stop winning. Yeah. Let me see if I can put it up here. Ah woo.
Ah woo.
Ah woo. I can't stop winning. Unfortunately, pharyngalized is the smallest version of that word. Oh gosh. Wait, hold on. Okay.
Responsible! I can't stop winning! I can't stop winning! I can't stop winning! I can't stop winning! I can't stop winning!
I need to make that as like a sound alert now. I can't stop winning. I like it.
Financially responsible! I can't stop winning! I can't stop winning! I can't stop.
That'll be my new what's it called? Um, what's the it's STEM. Cause I also watched like a autism STEM like video, and a lot of them I would use vocal stim. Yeah, I can't stop winning. My other vocal stim lately is wow scrap metal. That's why you would hear me say that a lot with Kel. Because of stupid Twilight. Wow scrap metal. Or Jasper's battle scars. Battle scars. Hold on, I gotta hear him say it. Battle scars. Jasper. Battle scars. Okay, you should be able to
How do you
hear.
know so much about this?
I didn't have quite the same upbringing as my adopted siblings.
Can you hear? Wait, hold on. Can you hear it well enough? Oh no, you can't hear it. This will be better. It might be a bit loud. Oh my gosh, John, thanks for the 30 bits. I can't stop winning. Yeah. Hold on. Alright, you'll be able to hear it.
Those bites are like mine.
Battle scars.
Battle scars. Hold on.
I didn't have quite the same upbringing as my adopted.
He sounds so edgy. Cal, I'm telling you, you're kind of like a Jasper mixed with Edward. I want to punch Jasper in the face. Well, okay. Cal, you won't like Jasper because of a reason, but other than that, well, I don't know. You might just not be like you shouldn't burn Caliburn like that. Yeah. Okay, so maybe Cal, you're not any of the you might be what's his name? Carlisle. If you want like an all-around good person. But Carlisle is cool as frick. Yeah, I love Carlisle. But yeah, did you hear his battle scars?
I didn't have quite the same upbringing as my adopted siblings.
Those bites are like mine.
Battle scars.
It's so freaking stupid. Battle scars. Battle scars. And it's just specifically his mouth being curved to the side to make himself like look and sound cool. Wow, scrap metal. Or Bella, where the hell have you been, Loca? The way he says Bella's name is so weird too. Bella. Where the hell have you been, Loca? Bella! I was playing Borderlands 2 and got a class mod called Armored Titan, and I refuse to stop using it until I find another. Wait.
Bella! Where the hell have you been, Loca?
Where the hell have you been, Loca? I want to find his scrap metal, but you know what? We're getting too off track. Let's just get back to actually, you know, starting to solve the trials. It's been an hour and a half. We need to get to it. That was so zesty. It's been a while since I've seen the word zesty. I remember zesty was something used a lot in like 2023, 2022. But yeah. Phoenix Wright. Yes, Phoenix Wright, everybody. I can't stop winning. Okay, let's get to Phoenix Wright. Alright. Where's Phoenix Wright? Right here. That's my gay-coded way to describe people acting like a little... Oh, I thought you said like a homo. acting a little homo. I was about to be like, Kel, what? Why are you calling people homos? But Phoenix Wright right here. Wait, let me change the like a homo. I'm a homo? Yeah, me too. I'm a homo. Love being a homo. Okay. I don't need to be that loud. Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney trilogy. Okay. Phoenix Wright. Okay. Loading, loading. Okay. Is it popping up? Hopefully. I don't know what happens to me in Persona 4, but all of a sudden, I keep telling all the male characters, now kit. Now kit. That's still funny and cute. But okay, before we start, I need to go use the restroom really quickly, and then we can fully start, okay? I'll be right back. What is this that I see in the chat? What? Nightbot! Not Nightbot is a twat. It said, and it added you, Snuppy. Hold on, let me bring us over here. It added you. Hold on, wrong scene. It added you saying, at Snuppy Snail. Ah, much. Hello? I don't know why my stuff disconnected like that. I hope it didn't cut the VOD. Hopefully, are you still able to hear me? It might have cut the VOD out. I hope it didn't. Please. Okay, it seems like it hasn't. We hear you okay. And hey, Nathan. And again, Nightbot, you're a twat. You're a twat. Don't do that to Snuppy. I think it was because I called Nightbot a twat. But, yeah, Nightbot, you're a twat. Thanks, Kel, for reposting Snuppy's clip. I haven't seen it yet. I want Love Being a Homo as my new notification sound. I'm a little zesty myself, but it's because I'm under the non-binary umbrella. I don't know how to self-describe it. You're just guy adjacent. Yeah, Kel is guy adjacent. I hope things are going well. Things are pretty good, Nathan. How are things for you? Nightbot Angie. I like the Angie emote that I have for Angie. Let me see this here clip. Wait, hold on. Love being a homo. Oh, well, you can't really hear it. Love being a homo. Well, you can hear it a bit, but it's just the Phoenix Wright stuff. Music is loud. Shall we get into Phoenix Wright, everybody? Okay. I did not hit her. It's not true. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark. Why didn't it play? Okay, GLaDOS said no. Let me find it. Alright, I hate Phoenix Wright music so much for some reason. It shouldn't have. It should have played. You hate Phoenix Wright music? Well, I hate how loud it is. Or how loud it was just in my ear. Well, at least this starting at least this starting music. I hate it. But let's get off of this music so I don't get agitated. Now we're about to start a trial. Let's see if we can complete this trial within this stream. And then, yeah, turn the in-game music down some. I turned it down to the lowest level that's like above mute. I just lower the scroll wheel in on my headset. March 22nd, 9:47 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 3. Adrian did it? That's what it looks like. Dude, no way. That woman couldn't do anything like that. In court today, there will be a mountain of evidence that will implicate you. A mountain of evidence? Computer volume, LOL? She couldn't do it. She's a girl. No, I was saying... Yeah, that's basically what he's thinking. No, but like... I feel like if I lower the volume in my headset, it'll lower the volume of the desktop as well. I don't know why GLaDOS isn't doing it. I did not hit her. It's not true. It's BS. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark. Maybe if you take out, like, the brackets and the asterisks? GLaDOS, what's wrong? Why aren't you saying anything? You worked earlier. Try one more time. Nightbot killed GLaDOS. It better not have. Oh no, not my GLaDOS. I guess I'll be GLaDOS. Awoo, awoo. I did not hit her. It's not true. It's BS. I did not hit her. Throws water bottle. Johnny, I did not. Oh, hi, Mark. You know that's how she would say it too. She would say it just like that. You love the little confused funny on my head. Ow. 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 Breathe, GLaDOS. Yes. Ow. I don't know what that little cry was, but ow. Yeah, just like your ow is ow. Lick the lake. Okay. I think I might put a new chair on my throne because this chair speaks a lot, like too much now. Like, can you hear it? Okay, chair, what else do you have to say? I'm so stupid. Oh, it's pretty quiet? Oh. I'm so dumb. It's so loud. Oh, yeah, forgot the game. I promise you, I don't have ADHD. I just get excited about different things. Okay. I'm not. I'm certain there's someone out there trying very hard to pin this whole thing on you. Please, Mr. Lawyer. Dude, like I said yesterday, I'm refreshing like a spring breeze, alright? I can't let any sort of scandal ruin that. Understand. Well, it's almost time. Mia. We must get a complete acquittal today. I know, but I can't focus on Maya's situation right now. Or Pearl's either. No matter what, I have to focus on winning this case by the end of the day. Indeed. Well, let's get going. Beep, beep, beep. Beep, beep, beep. Yeah, it was 3 times. It's him. Beep. This is Wright. Good morning. This is it, Mr. Attorney. The day of the trial. Maya, she's unharmed, right? Well, when I checked on her earlier this morning, she seemed a bit, how shall we say, tired. Don't worry. People don't die that easily. Besides, what you really should be concentrating on is winning today's trial. Grrr. Phoenix, why are you growling? For my sake, as well as yours, you must win today's trial, which is why I sent you a little present this morning. Present? What in the world would you want to give me? You'll figure it out once the trial starts, and even if you don't like my gift, I expect you to graciously accept it and win the day's contest, if you please. Wait! Beep! The kidnapper sent me a present. Mr. Lawyer Dude, who's that? No one. Has nothing to do with you, so forget you heard anything. Dude, did your nose just get longer? March 22nd, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 3. Court is now in session for the trial of Matt Ongard. Are the prosecution and defense ready? The defense is ready, Your Honor. I say, Mr. Wright, what happened to Miss Von Karma? I don't know, Your Honor. Why are you getting mad at me? Your Honor, please be quiet, bailiff. Court is in session. If you must tell me something, please keep it brief. Now then, what is it? Prosecutor Von Karma has. This morning, Miss Von Karma was shot by an unknown gunman. Whoa! What the heck? Kel! Your may have been wife just got shot. You love the trial parts of the game? Me too. Oops, I clicked out. Franziska's tough. She can walk it off. Yeah. Jeez. What? Shot? Somehow, I think this is the present that man was talking about. His present. Miss Von Karma is one of the top prosecutors in the country at the moment. If she were to disappear, it would be to your advantage. This is totally insane. She's too young right now. Give her 7 years. Okay. Miss Von Karma, is she alright? I don't have that answer. She's alive and in stable condition. That's good. Phew. You're... I thought he'd show up. Oh my gosh, edgy. Your Honor. Due to the circumstances, Miss Francisca Von Karma cannot appear in court today. I, Miles Edgeworth, will be taking her place. The prosecution is ready, naturally. Edgy boy. Edgy. Miss Von Karma was shot in her right shoulder and is currently undergoing surgery. Luckily, I have looked this case over and am familiar with the details. The prosecution seeks to prove the guilt of Mr. Matt Ongard. The court acknowledges the prosecution. Right. I finally found the answer I was struggling for on my long journey this past year. I hated this face so much. By the time this case comes to an end, you too will know the answer. Now then, the prosecution would like to call its first witness. Please bring Detective Gumshoe to the witness stand. Witness, your name and occupation. My name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. Sounds right. Your face is right. I'm a detective down at the precinct for now. You're right. Phoenix, right? Yeah. Did I peek the mic also? I don't know if I did. I felt like I did. For now. After this trial's over, I'm supposed to turn in my badge, sir. No, why, Gumshoe? Detective Gumshoe. The prosecution has no need for a depressed witness. Peeked? Yep, I had a feeling. Sorry about that. You recently had to tell an older woman what edging is. I had a stupid joke in my head, but that's like so... It would have been so dumb to have made. Right as rain, Fen? Right as rain? What do you mean? I was making an edge joke as an innuendo. But it's good that you told her. Instead of... Okay, back to Phoenix Wright. No stupid jokes. No stupid jokes. And she didn't... Is it good? I mean, it's... Yeah, it's pretty good, but it's like very like... It's like Gooner funny or something. The ADHD taking hold of Fenny. Gooner funny? Like, you know, Gooners, they're always like making inappropriate jokes. Right as rain is an informal idiom that means feeling healthy, well, or in good condition again after an illness, injury, or other problem. It can also be used to describe something that is working correctly or is in satisfactory order. Oh, okay. Benny never change. Lift your head up and face forward like a proud officer, Detective Dick Gumshoe. Yes, sir. Now, let's have your testimony. If we want to explore the various facets of this case, We must start with that. Get ready, Phoenix. This is going to be one very rough fight. Yeah, it would have to be with Edgeworth as my opponent. The answer he was struggling for. Interesting. Show me this answer you finally found, Edgeworth. Witness testimony, bare facts of the case. This murder happened after the Hero of Heroes award ceremony, sir. The victim, Juan Corrida, was found dead in his hotel room. After looking into the cause of death, we believe he was definitely murdered, sir. At first, we thought there was something suspicious about the empty guitar case. However, we later found out that the guitar... I didn't even look at the chat. I was just hearing how stupid I was sounding. I was trying to change it up a bit, but then I see Snubby say, "Can you give Gumshoe a more dopey voice? I imagine he sounds like a big dummy." Like, how dopey? Like, dopier than what I have? However, we later found out that the guitar case had nothing to do with the murder. I don't know, is that dummy enough? Lower. Oh, lower. Okay. And more dopey. However, we later found out that the guitar case had nothing to do with the murder. Benny has a whole line of unreleased of gooning jokes I can't say. I am too surprised about that. Shut up. I keep my gooning thoughts and gooning jokes to myself. Try Patrick Star, levels of dopey. However, we later found out that the guitar case had nothing to do with the murder. Is that Patrick Star enough? Hold up, I could VA this maybe? You want to, Cal? Don't strain your voice. I know. It wasn't strainy. The voice, I feel like it strains me. Nearby strains me. It's not Gumshoe. Maybe it's the judge. So you goon. It has been confirmed. No. I don't goon. I read things and I keep it into my knowledge and okay. No, this is gonna be TMI. I can't say I don't goon. But there's a different thing that's unlocked. That was way closer than it should have been for Patrick. She doesn't goon, she thirsts. See, yes, I thirst. How do I say this? You know what? Shut up. Stop talking. Whatever. She thirsts, okay? Pregoon. Pregoon? Okay. I don't goon. But I want y'all to figure out what I mean by I don't goon. I wonder what y'all would think in your mind. If I don't goon, then what do I do? That's the question. But let's get on with the game. I know I was about to. I'm on the game. Okay. However, we later found out that the guitar case had nothing to do with the murder. Whatever. After the award ceremony ended, the victim was alone in his room? Yes, sir. Both the victim and the defendant went alone to their rooms, sir. I see. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. You'd have made him Northeastern Boston adjacent accent? Do you want to try? Really? No, okay. Attention. Bare facts of the case. Okay, so let's see what he said. I think he said two things. This murder happened after the Hero of Heroes award ceremony, sir. Victim Juan Carrera was found dead in his hotel room. After looking into the cause of death, we believe he was definitely murdered, sir. At first, we thought there was something suspicious about the empty guitar case. However, we later found out that the guitar case had nothing to do with the murder. Okay. Let's go from the beginning, and we can press on each statement. But first, let's look at our record. This murder happened after the Hero of Heroes award ceremony, sir. Okay, so talking about the guitar case, found next to the victim, empty. There was some water, but only on top of the lid. Okay, back. Let's just press. Would you please give us a brief timeline of what happened after the ceremony? Okay, pal. The ceremony started at 6 p.m. It ended around 8 p.m. And then there was a short break. A special post-ceremony show was supposed to start in the lobby 30 minutes later. I'm gonna have a steak for dinner tonight. Tuna steak. Oh, nice, Snuppy. I know this is gonna be delicious. Well, yeah, for you. I think it's funny how anime changes the looks of their characters when they hit 20. That's random. You're right, Snuppy. I am so wrong. She needs to eat a special treat.
You're right, Snuppy. I am so wrong. She needs to eat a special treat beginning with the letter C to turn her through sessions to go in sessions, especially when reading Lilted 2.
Well, there we go, GLaDOS! I think you would enjoy tuna steak, Fanny. It tastes beefy. Maybe. I wouldn't... No, that's like actual Gooner session. Like eating that type of cookie while reading Lilith 2. Like, yeah, that would be goon out. I wouldn't do that. Ow. Like 20-year-olds always look 10 years older than 19-year-olds. Oh my gosh. GLaDOS is back. Woot woot. GLaDOS, welcome back. Where'd you go? Why'd you leave for a few? You should stay here. You should have been here. But okay. And that's when the victim's body was found, correct? Which is to say, the murder occurred during that 30-minute break period. Was on her mandatory 30-minute break. The same thing happened to Aaron Yeager, Leo. Cookies, not croquettes? No. He went from little boy to bearded man way too fast, yeah. Please continue with your testimony, detective. The victim, Juan Carrera, was found dead in his hotel room. Press. The person who discovered the victim's body was Adrian Andrews, correct? Who is this Adrian Andrews you're talking about? She's the defendant, Matt Onguard's manager. She's a really pretty lady, sir. A really pretty lady.
Ah, so she's a pretty lady.
Apologies. I thought I would take a mini vacay.
Oh my gosh, sometimes GLaDOS's voice is very, like, haunting. It's okay, GLaDOS. You take your vacay. I hope you enjoyed it.
I wonder if she will grace us with her presence.
See, I knew the judge would, like, simp over her. She seems like the type he would simp over. When the post-ceremony show was about to start, she went to get Mr. On Guard. After visiting his room, she next went to the victim's room to get him for the show, sir.
Gooner judge. I see, and that's when she found the victim's body.
After looking into the cause of death, we believe he was definitely murdered, sir. Press. The cause of death, wasn't that because of Mr. Carita? Wasn't that because Mr. Carita was stabbed in the chest? Only a careless amateur would believe something so brainless as that, pal. I knew it wasn't that. I almost definitely knew that wasn't that. Take a good hard look at the crime photo, pal. See, that's like a butter knife. I think that was like punctured into him after whatever killed him. I don't think that stabbed him, and especially because it wasn't on the side where the heart is. I knew. Take a good hard look at the crime photo.
Junior.
That's just Kel and his spoonerisms again. Now, a real pro's attention would be drawn here to this banana. Bandana. Okay. Bandana. Okay. Stop. What? That's like some dyslexic type stuff. See, Fen, I'm funny, you meanie. You're funny. Just the spoonerisms are annoying. And I don't laugh at dad jokes. It was sarcasm.
Banana.
Wait, what is wrong with this judge? His bandana, sir. That's the thing wrapped tightly around his neck, sir. I feel like the judge is like pansexual. You love dad jokes?
Mark, how was work today? Johnny. Oh, pretty good. We got a new client in the bank. We'll make a lot of money. Mark. What client? Johnny. I cannot tell you, it's confidential, Mark. Oh, come on. Why not? Jenny.
No, I can't. Anyway, how was your sex life? Okay. I completed it for you. GLaDOS has a limit. But, I feel like the judge is pansexual. Because he was like, banana. And I know that's not like a go-to. But I don't know. I feel like he's like the type of those, like, he's the type of old guy or just type of guy who's bald and have gray hair. And it's like kind of, fruity. She ran out of breath, yeah. Okay.
Ah, yes, I see.
His banana-scented bandana. He's an enigma. This judge is very much so an enigma. Then, what about the knife? It seems to have been stuck in the victim's chest on purpose after his death. No, the judge is always hungry. Okay.
We have a crafty murderer on our hands here.
Juan's autopsy report. Time of death, 8:15 p.m. Oh my gosh, that's when I start the streams every time because I'm always on time. 8:15 p.m. Cause, strangled with a scarf, then stabbed with a knife. It was you. No. Y'all think I would kill someone? No. At first, we thought there was something suspicious about the empty guitar case. Let's press on that one. And why did you think that? You'd know this if you played Case 5 Rise from the Ashes. Was that in the first game? Because Rise from the Ashes sounds familiar. Because it was empty, pal.
Fanny can press on me.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Why did I squeal? That's so dumb. That's so stupid. No, that's actually really dumb. Did y'all even hear that? I don't think you did. Was it one of those things where I like I can hear within myself? Oh no! Kel, I'm sorry I missed your call. We all heard it. Cause I had the thought in my head, like saying, which button would you want me to press? But, and then, and then I was gonna be like, what was it? Like, which button would you want me to press, or do you want me to press my favorite button? And it would be like, I'm sorry. I have gutter wolf mind. I just don't say anything. We all heard it. I know what the hootie about it. What the heck did you just say? Cute squeal. No. Cool squeal. If I see this in media share. Fenny's secret. Love being a homo. What was my secret? I've been keeping this a secret. Oh. Oh, my coming out of being autism. Okay. The activation button. Shut up, Gallium. But yeah, okay. The Jammin' Ninja doesn't the Jammin' Ninja doesn't go anywhere without his bright guitar. And we couldn't find it anywhere at the scene of the crime.
Oh, then how about this theory? A fan really wanted the guitar and did the crime to get it. How's that?
The silliness button. The... Okay. We thought of that too, but I want to say the words. But the only fingerprints on the guitar case were the victims. Only the victims, huh?
I see. So much for my theory then.
Empty. There is some water, but only on the top of the lid. Bears Corita's fingerprints. But yeah, the little silliness button, the happy button. The... blissful button. The ecstasy button. Alright, that's enough of that. I don't know. However, we later found out that the guitar case had nothing to do with the murder. Press. What convinced you it had nothing to do with the case? The guitar wasn't at the Gatewater Hotel that night.
Well then, where was it?
The bright red guitar was eventually found at the TV studio. The victim, Juan Carita, had apparently only taken the case with him. Sir.
And
So-
will press both Puppy and Snuppy vivaciously.
Stop. Oh my gosh. Vivaciously. I'm trying to remember what that word means. Press us. Her mini harem. Sure. That will be a time. A most joyous time. I'm not a gutter wolf. I'm not thinking gutter wolf right now.
So, you mean he forgot to put the guitar inside the case?
I'm thinking gutter Ah! Yes, sir. Even when he was on stage for the ceremony, he didn't have his guitar.
Gutter Wolf Supreme, oh my gosh.
So that guitar case was empty even before he got to the hotel. Yeah, that's right. So it really had nothing to do with the case after all.
I believe that is enough. First, the victim was choked to death with his bandana. After the victim was dead, the killer deliberately stabbed him with a knife. Which brings me to my next point. Why then did the police arrest Matt Ongard? Because there was reason enough to suspect him. Here it comes. Looks like Edgeworth's back in full swing. Very well. Detective Gumshoe, please testify about this matter.
Yes, sir. Wait, what? I didn't get to do the thing. I didn't get to present anything. Was that a missed opportunity? I want Fenny to suplex me. Let me look up what suplex looks like again. You didn't miss anything? Don't worry, okay. Oh yeah, my favorite move. I can do that. Sometimes all you have to do is press. And every... sometimes all I have to do is press, okay? And everything will come out fine. As it should be. Easily. Okay. Then she will pick Snuppy back up and perform an RKO from the turnbuckle. What the heck? Why arrest Ongard? Matt Ongard and Juan Carita were huge rivals with each other. They each thought the other guy was in his way. That's motive enough in my book. But it sounds fun now. As for evidence, there's the Jammin' Ninja's button. It was ripped off of the ninja costume and it was found in Mr. Ongard's hakama. The defendant's fingerprints were all over the knife. The defendant brought the knife for the crime, which makes this a premeditated murder.
So the defendant's fingerprints were found on the knife used in the stabbing.
It was sort of sticky on the handle, so the fingerprints came out pretty clearly, sir. Bears the victim's blood and Ongard's fingerprints.
In the grip, Gatewater is engraved. Oh, so maybe someone took the knife that maybe he was eating in his hotel room. Someone was with him in that hotel room, maybe. Or most likely, while he was eating, and then I guess maybe left and knew that it was, they knew that was a knife that he used. So they took it by the blade, maybe, with like a glove, or maybe not. And then, well, no, maybe with a glove or something. And then placed it in, I mean, like stabbed the dead body of Juan Corrida. Yeah, like placed it in there. Maybe. Let's see, okay. But they didn't touch that blade. It was something that he's touched and used maybe from eating something. And just touched it by the blade, most likely. And there's this button. That was found in the defendant's clothes, was it? And is this button also covered in blood? Yes, and we know that the blood on it is the victim's blood, sir. What? Oh no. Jammin' Ninja's button was ripped from his costume, is covered in Corrida's blood, found in Onguard's Hakama. Oh. All of this points very clearly to the defendant, doesn't it? Yes, it most certainly does, Your Honor. Ready to give in yet, Wright? I'll find the hole in your argument somehow. You can press as hard as you'd like. Just hurry up with your usual pointless questions. Grrr. Why arrest Onguard? Matt Onguard and Juan Corrida were huge rivals with each other. They each thought the other guy was in his way. That's motive enough in my book. As for evidence, there's the Jammin' Ninja's button. It was ripped off of the ninja costume and was found in Mr. Onguard's Hakama. The defendant's fingerprints were also all over the knife. The defendant bought the knife for the crime, which makes this a premeditated murder. The defendant bought the knife for the crime, which makes this a premeditated murder. They didn't buy it. It was the hotel. Didn't I just do something? I know I just did something. Wait a second. What? So the basis of your argument that this was a premeditated murder is simply that my client bought a knife beforehand. That's right, pal. The defendant did not buy oh my gosh. Did not buy this knife. After the RKO, she will put you face down on the ground, and the sharpshooter move? Wrestling. Ew, snap. What the heck? That does look painful. Well, I'm getting confused where the legs are. Oh, I see. Touching butts. Oh, wow. Okay, hold on. Yeah? Okay, I'm back. Jeez. Squealing wolf.
Then he can press on me.
Okay. I'm back and focused. Galen, you're such a visionary. Plus bending. You know, my little sister knocked on my door, and the first thing she heard was touching butts. Amazing. Oh my gosh. I'm sure she already knows you're a freak. Maybe she knows, she just doesn't tell me or something. But I am a freak 7 days a week. Wet. Alright, that's enough. Did not buy this knife. Huh? Take a good look at the handle of this knife and you'll see what I'm talking about. Sorry, I'm just drinking my protein milk. You have to look at the lyrics of the song, Gallium. Huh? It has a Gatewater seal set into the handle. Gatewater? I think I've heard that name somewhere before. Gumshoe? That's the name of the hotel, the Gatewater Hotel. Oh! What song? WAP by Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion, I think? Gummy, you dummy. The murder knife was actually property of the hotel, which means this murder was not premeditated. Yes, that is very true. Wait, I forgot to do his voice. Yes, that is very true. This is a very big... What is it, Mr. Edgeworth? I'm sorry, but the defense is simply too careless. What? The stupid finger. I think rather the crime was premeditated or not has already been determined. How so? How so? I admit this knife is hotel property. There is no one currently on the police force that is dumb enough not to realize this. But I didn't... Oh. The question is, where did this knife come from? Why, that's obvious. It came from the victim, Mr. Corretta's room. Sorry, Your Honor, but that is incorrect. The victim ate a last meal before he was murdered. With that being the case, I would like to draw the court's attention to what is on top of the table. There is a knife and a fork on the table. Then, where in the world did this knife come from? Bring a bucket and a mop. Oh my gosh. The song is crazy. The song is crazy. Okay. If it pleases the court, I would like for us to recall the room of the defendant, Mr. Matt Ongard. He also had a knife, especially what was on top of his table. there is something missing. Perhaps it is a single knife. But it's not him. I think it was Adrian Andrews. You were just listening to it? Yeah, I remember that part of the song. It was really popular during high school. Was it high school or was it college? No, I think it was high school. Like the very end. We investigated the leftover dishes for fingerprints, and while we were investigating, we came to the conclusion that Mr. Matt Engard's knife was missing. Mr. Engard had gone to the victim's room with the knife he had used during dinner. Why would he carry a knife on a visit? To kill, of course. And with that, I believe the prosecution has proven this was a premeditated murder. Amazing, Mr. Edgeworth. Absolutely brilliant. A brilliantly clear deduction. Well, I'm convinced. What, that it was Adrian Andrews? It seems like Edgeworth had this planned from the very beginning. This must be one of those traps, and I just walked headlong into it. A murder weapon with fingerprints and a button from the victim's costume. I'll listen to anything Edgeworth says. Oh my gosh. Oh, yeah, oh, sorry, I think I peeked the mic. But, that's exactly how the judge is like, too. Oh, he just made sense. Like, what he said sounded like it made sense. So, I'm gonna believe it. Little peek. Yeah, I need to work on this mic. That's why I tried to, like, back away, but then I don't know if you're able to hear me well, too, back here. But, I'll try to stay back here more. There is quite a sizable amount of evidence here. I can safely say that any further deliberation is a waste of your honor's time. I can still hear you, I'm okay. Although, I wouldn't mind if the defense were to present evidence not yet shown to the court. Evidence not yet shown. He means evidence that the court hasn't seen yet. In other words, new evidence. What does the defense have to say about this, Mr. Wright? Well, Phoenix, the judge is favoring the prosecution right now. If we answer with something wrong here, that gravel of his will be ringing out to the sound of our defeat. Mr. Wright, do you have something important and necessary to present to this court? Actually, I do. There's one piece of evidence that catches my attention, something that this court has yet to see. Mr. Wright, I will say this one more time. I do not feel this trial needs to continue at all. However, I am giving you one chance and only one. What the judge is saying is right. What the judge is saying, right, is don't try pulling one of your usual bluffs here. If I mess this up, it's curtain for all of us. Oh my gosh! It's one bar! It's a bar full thing! You're covering it, but if I get this wrong, it's taking down my whole bar. You may now present one and only one piece of evidence. Now then, what is this important evidence that you must show to the court? I need help. Attempted suicide report. Adrian Andrews reasons shock from Celeste Impacts is suicide. Celeste Impacts found by Juan Carreta. Was her suicide note hidden? Is that it? I believe in you. Don't F up. Oh, okay. I'll just not mess up. I need an answer. You know what? No. I can do this. Now then, what is this important evidence that you must show to the court? Juan Corrida was her suicide note hidden. Juan's autopsy report, strangled with a scarf, then stabbed with a knife. Found next to the victim, it's filled with tomato juice. Gossip. Believe in yourself, Alpha? Now then, what is this important evidence that you must show to the court? Originally from Maya's kidnapper who goes by the name of The Killer. Seems like the Nickel Samurai is to confess something after the post-ceremony show. Guys, I don't know. I don't know what to do. Think, Fanny? Guys. This might be one of the situations where it might be like obvious, but I just don't know. Okay. The more serious, and I feel like I'm gonna click on something, and I'm gonna accidentally either click it twice or press present, and it's gonna be bad. Now then, what is this important evidence that you must show to the court? The more important things is this magazine clipping. Suicide report found by Juan Corrida was her suicide note hidden. Shock from Celeste impacts the suicide by Adrian Andrews. It's those three things that I find is important. It's not super obvious, I can't tell you. Oh, sorry, I hit the mic. I can give you a hint if you really want. Yes, I need a hint. It's something that was at the crime scene. Okay. It hasn't been shown to the court. Was ripped from his costume. It's covered in Corrida's blood. Found in our on guard's Hakma, but it hasn't been shown to the court before. Wine glass found next to the victim. It's filled with tomato juice. No sign it's been drank. So the button has already been shown in the court. The guitar case has been shown in the court. The knife has been shown in the court. And it was something that was at the crime scene. That's in our evidence. So would it be the tomato juice? The wine glass? What hasn't been shown? The wine glass hasn't been shown. You can do it. I don't know. If I'm using process of elimination. The wine glass was the only thing that hasn't been shown. Trust your wolf instincts. This is a wine glass, is it not? Please look at the photo of the crime scene one more time. Okay. I think I peaked the mic with that too. You did it. Congrats. Tiny peak, okay. The scene is a mess because of the victim's struggle against his assailant. So proud of our little wolf. She's all grown up. Whatever. She's a big wolf now. I've always been a big but short wolf. Okay. I just need a little bit of help sometimes. Big but short, yes. The vase was broken. His makeup is all over the floor. These were all things that were at one point sitting on top of the dresser. Well, yes, I see your point. However, this glass that is sitting on top of the dresser is mysteriously untouched. So cool. Yeah, really cool. Teasing is so fun. She's easy to tease. I'm not easy to tease, okay? I am a very serious person. I'm a very mature person. I am mature. And I know saying that may seem like I'm trying to convince myself, but I am. More like seriously silly. You know what? Now it's just serious fun this whole rest of the stream. Alright? Of course, Alpha. I am Alpha. I'm sure that'll last. Yes, it will. Just watch. Just watch. Yes, Alpha. Yeah, can I get a yes, Alpha, in the chat? That is what I should always be hearing. When I ask you a question that needs yes or no answers, say yes, Alpha. Let me hear it. Yes, Alpha. And Jaeger's Caliburn. Stop threatening me with that. Yes, Alpha. Good. That's what I like to hear. Thank you. Okay, let's continue with this game. The only thing that had not fallen over along with everything else is this wine glass. This piece of evidence is more than strange enough to warrant further consideration. Well, what do you all have to say?
Well, yes, it is a little peculiar.
Yes, isn't it? I thought it was.
You can stop looking at me with those puppy dog eyes of yours now. Mr. Edgeworth?
What is it, Your Honor?
Your opinion?
You don't need my opinion, because there is no special meaning to that glass. What? It's safe to say that the glass was set there after the crime took place, by the person who discovered the body, Adrian Andrews, for example. She could have easily been so shocked that she set the glass down without thinking.
That does sound very plausible, Mr. Wright.
It's too late. I'm all for the Eldian Empire now. To hell with the rest of the world. They want us Eldians dead. It's kill or be killed. BRB putting baby Starscream to bed. Okay. Good night, Starscream. Caliburn, you know you will hate these words that you're saying. And you know you will. Let's see. Could Miss Andrews really have set the glass down without thinking? It's possible, there's no way. Could she have really? thinking. You know I'm an infiltration unit, right? Yeah, but these words you're saying, you know it would be of great distaste to you. You know that. You very much so know that. It hasn't been the first time. It won't be the last. I have to get into somewhere I shouldn't be with an act. Oh, also let me save. Save. Whoopsie. The rumbling was a necessity and you know it. No! Are you saying you're not for Eldia? The rumbling was a necessity and you know it. What are you saying? This is untrue, what you are saying. I will laugh if somebody knows this quote. It's the only way the Eldians could free themselves from the chokehold of the Marlians. What? Gallion, what the heck is this text?
Do you know who I am? I'm Fakin Adam. I'm the original Dak. All Daks descend from me. You think you want drummer Dak? No way. I'm the Dak Fakin master.
I do not know that show that line is from. I don't know why I'm getting sleepy. But could Miss Andrews really have set the glass down without thinking? Maybe in reaction to his body she might have. I don't know. I don't know. Could Miss Andrews really have set the glass down without thinking? I don't know. Has-been hotel? Oh, okay. Could Miss Andrews really have... Oh, sorry. That was like a whistle between, my words. Sorry. Let me back away. Okay. Could Miss Andrews really have set that glass down without thinking? It's possible there's no way. Maybe it was in her hand and she thought okay, she needs to put that down and then call 911 or something? Unless she kept it in her hand? I don't know. Yeah, there... I don't know, there's no way. If I appear weak here, the trial is over. I can look for my proof later. For now, I should trust my instinct and point with certainty. Exactly. I'm pretty certain about that, hopefully. They just might fall for it, if you're thought-provoking enough. The defense would like to challenge the prosecution's theory. We would like to see something that proves it was Miss Andrews who set the cup on the table.
You've turned the situation on its head yet again, as usual. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have any proof to back up your claim?
There's no way he has any. He's just bluffing. I'm back. Welcome back, Snuppy. What'd you miss? I just chose there's no way that she set the cup down without thinking or something. that's about it. And Kel being a Jaegerist Caliburn. Well, I am still serious. Macaroni in a pot. That's a random statement to put. Unlike Mr. Wright, I never say anything unless I have the evidence to support it. What? You're not thinking hard enough today, Wright. Did you think the wine glass escaped my notice? Then, of course it has been thoroughly inspected for fingerprints. Fingerprints? There were only one set of fingerprints left on this wine glass. Only one? Well, whose were they? They were not the victims nor the defendants. Rather, they were of one Adrian Andrews. What? Found next to the victim, it's filled with tomato juice. Bears Andrews's fingerprints. Macaroni. Just finished listening to the song? What, Macaroni in a Pot? That's a song? That is why I said that the person who had discovered the body had left it there. Are we done here, Mr. Wright? Grr. I can't believe I fell into another trap. Oh, wop. Oh, that was another part of the lyrics? I didn't know. Miss Andrews was probably holding the glass when she went to see Mr. Coretta. But upon seeing his body, she was stunned and set the glass down on the dresser. I think she killed him. What you just said makes a lot of sense. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Now do you see, Wright? You can't change any part of my scenario, as it explains everything all too well. Grr. I've thought long and hard this past year about what it means to be a prosecutor. And from here on out, I will show you the answer I have come to discover. Wait a second, Mr. Edgeworth. I think the prosecution has provided enough evidence for me to enter my verdict. Unfortunately, I cannot allow you to pass judgment yet. The prosecution has yet another witness we would like the court to hear from. Another witness? Yes. Bailiff, please bring in the next witness. What in the world is Mr. Edgeworth thinking? Is he trying to help us? Orale. Now then, witness, please state your name and occupation. While she shoots that gun. Rat-tat-tat-tat-tat. Witness, your name.
G-O-T-C-H-A. Gotcha.
I knew she was gonna shoot that stupid gun. She's so cute. Smash. Snuppy, you be smashing some peculiar people, but okay. Describing how we be sounding? Oh, they be sounding, okay. Like the staring Max sound blindfolded with no context. Oh, jeez. See, Gallium, you are a forever gutter wolf. What can I say? I love to smash. You know what? Love you for that. That's amazing. 2 minutes and 16 seconds until the next ad break. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Hug. I still love that little huggy emote. That's you, chat. I'm hugging y'all. And you can see my belly a little bit under my jacket. Oh, that's something I want to talk about too. That I might need, not exactly, but okay. I might need help from you, Kel. Okay. it's a good thing that I didn't go forward with the live 2D artist that I had in mind. I didn't start any commission with them yet. I was just letting them know. I'm getting a character reference done, and when it's done, I'll let you know if I choose you or this other person I had in mind. But on Twitter today, I saw that they're like involved in like some Twitter drama, and there's two sides to the story, and it's kind of hard for me to know who to believe. Not the drama, yeah. So, yeah, like there's a lot of people saying good things about the artist, and then the person who's like going against the artist, who's talking about like their situation that they've had with the artist. There's also people pointing out good things about what that person went through too, and then the live 2D artist also kind of worked for like to make a model for one of these well-known VTubers, and one of the well-known indie VTubers talked about them, more so being the rigger that they were like collabing with, taking a long while, and then rigged their stuff, what looked to be like rigged their whole model to what looked to be like within a few days instead of the many months that it should have taken to be done, and the rigging was just bad. And it's not the person, I'm not choosing that rigger, but the artist worked with that rigger. But just try to stray away from artists that get involved in drama. Best to stay out of it if you can manage it. Yeah. And it's like they've gotten good reviews from many people. Like they've worked on many people away from that situation, and they've gotten good outcomes and everything. But I think it might be that one situation. That's why I'm like, because I'm not gonna be working with the rigor that person worked with. I just want them to be the live 2D artist, but they just ran into this situation with this other person, and I'm just like torn as to what to do. Best to stay out of it. You can manage if you can manage it. Yeah, better to to be on the safe side. Trust your gut. Because there was that drama, and then there was now this drama when it's just mainly the live 2D artist, and it's dealing like with the refunds and stuff. Because I like this person's style. Like, I was torn between two. Doesn't change whatever bad actions they may or may not have done, just be on the safe side, yeah. Because there's a thought, like, for me, it can be different. But then, now there's this recent thing. Like, it's like Google Doc type, type drama. Sorry. I don't want anything annoying happening to you, Fenny. Yeah, me neither. And this person is really nice and everything, and I do want them to be it. It's just, it's like, I don't know. I'll send you both documents too, to like be like an additional judgment of it. Like the two tweets and like the interaction between them. Even nice people can be trouble, yeah. Get some consultation, yeah. Because I made sure I get a reference sheet done first before I do any commissioning of anyone else. Of like live 2D artist. Because it seemed like that they can do like very feminine type of feminine models when I like have more like a tomboyish idea in my mind, and I was telling them like what I wanted to describe, like with muscular arms and everything. And she said, yeah, I can do that, but I just want to be sure to have a reference sheet done, and so I can present and say, hey, can you do this? And they'll be of their judgment to see if they can do that or not. But I know if like they may say yes regardless, and it might not be up to my thought of what it would be. So I'm still gonna be judgy of that, because I know that there's tricks with that. Nice does not always mean good, yeah. I could be nice, but I can also be an a-hole if I feel I need to be, yeah. My artist is pretty good. He also made Joxy's models. Yeah. I don't know, I just have to have better judgment on it. I'll have to see. But yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about. You don't put on any fronts. So yeah, that's a bit of a pickle. But it's good that I'm taking the cautious steps. It's just I don't know if I'll settle with that person or not. But they've done really well for many people, other than these two occurrences that I know of. Yeah, Kel is ruthless with GFX scammers and people that messes with his friends. But that doesn't mean I give everything away either. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Kel, he's like the mighty defender. I warn him about different things, like if whatever, and he makes sure to like put everything on full defense. And so I'm really thankful for that, and for him being able to be on the lookout for things too. Oh, the art scams, yeah. I had to block a bunch of those bots, yeah. But I'll be continuing the game. I just wanted to take a pause for that and discuss that. And to also drink my protein milk. Blue Sky has block lists for GFX bots and stuff, super useful there. Yeah, another thing, I don't know if it was the rigger or the artist that I was talking about. Those was I think with a part of the thread also that many people it was in the replies people had to her tweet with her Google Doc explaining things. Was that what was it? I don't know if it was the rigger or her that was kicked from the Live2D community server, or was like on a blacklist for it, so people don't refer to. But I think it was the rigger, but I don't know. I still want to go with the VGen idea Feng gave a while ago. Yeah, I highly suggest it. I streamed with a fairly popular trans VTuber who was in a bit of drama, so I made sure I had all my fronts covered to prevent harassment. Yeah, I remember you called on me to help you with that too. Was it that or for someone else? But yeah. I'm just iffy on that thing. But okay. Let us continue the game, shall we? Only for a little bit more, because I do need to go. I wonder what happened to that calm composure he had earlier.
Oh, edgy boy. It's been what, a year since we last met, hasn't it?
I'm trying to get back her voice.
You should be more happy to see me.
I saw the report with her testimony, but who knew that under that helmet? It was the Wicked Witch of the witness stand.
I'll tell you, this time I know what I'm supposed to do. So today I'm going to tell you anything and everything. Even things that don't have to do with the terrible crime.
Miss Witness, that terrible crime is all that this court needs to know. Oof. It's oof. Might take me a while because I know my character ID is a tough one to draw. Yeah. That place was locked the heck down. I had you and Blackwell on guard. That bot was set to kill on sight. Oh my gosh, Kel. Need someone who's really good at drawing androids and robots. I'm sure a lot of people on VGen are really good with that.
Shush, I'm talking to my dear Edgy Wedgy right now. Don't interrupt us, Gramps.
Yes, madam.
No.
No. Please, by all means, interrupt her. Please. Anyway, witness, your testimony, please.
It's true what they say, that youth are hot-headed nowadays. Not that I mind at all, Edgy. Now then, what should I start with?
The witness was on security detail at the hotel on the night of the murder. And is this correct, Miss Oldbag? It's specific to the Mega Man X art style for Reploids. I'm sure if you message like some artists on there, you can like personal message them and tell them like what you're looking for and see if they are able to do it.
It was a great job being able to see my dearie Juan. It was almost too much for my little heart to handle.
You mean you were a fan of the victim?
Look, everyone is crazy over that on guard, saying he's cute in a fresh way or something. But not me. I wouldn't say anything so silly. After all, I have no interest in a little child like him.
I don't know what you need specifically, but okay. There's a duo who made my motto, and I'd say they're fairly versatile. Wendy gets it. Oh my gosh.
I'm only interested in a real man, Juan Coretta.
But those two were the same age.
Anyway, as I was saying, I was pacing in front of his room that night.
Very well. Please tell the court that. Oh my gosh. Please tell the court what you witnessed the night of the murder.
Leave it to me, Edgy Poo.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, after the ceremony, I went to pace around in the hallway in front of his room. There was something I was interested in finding out, you know. Well, since I was on the job, I made sure to keep a good eye out the whole time. That's when someone showed up. It was a man coming out of poor Juan's room. It was on guard, Matt on guard. He was trying to sneak his way out of Juan's room.
So Mr. On Guard came out from the victim's room.
See? It has to be him. He's the murderer.
I see. Well, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. This golden oldie is he simpy. Well, it's time for me to go. Okay, Kel, thanks for coming by and sitting around and everything. Good luck with your stream. What you witnessed. Anyway, after the ceremony, I went to pace around in the hallway in front of his room. Press. Miss Oldbag, what was your post on that night? The lobby. I was supposed to help set up the stage for that trifling show. But I refused to help. I'll have you know, it was for that lead-headed samurai's show. I even took out a few of the nails. Maybe it was a good thing the show didn't go on. Besides, that manager with the glasses seemed to be working hard at it without me. So I thought I'd take a break and spread my wings a little. All Eldians were born free. I give my heart to Eldia. Not that I have a heart. Unimportant. Yes, I am still Sirius Fen. But my seriousness will get rid of Jaeger's Caliburn because that is not needed ever. No.
Anyway.
And that's when you went to hang around the victim's door. There was something I was interested in finding out, you know. What was it you were interested in finding out? Something you were interested in. And just what was that? It's not some little thing I can just go around telling everyone, you know. It's top secret between me and Juan. And Edgy Poo, of course. Mr. Edgeworth, what is this thing she was interested in? I have no idea. I despise gossip, Your Honor. Gossip. But should it prove relevant... Oh, I thought something was crawling, but that was just my USB for my headphones beeping. But should it prove relevant, we can always have it appended into her testimony later. Looks like we shouldn't force it right now. And did the witness stay in the vicinity of the victim's door the entire time? Well, since I was on the job, I made sure to keep a good eye out the whole time. As long as Sirius Fen exists, Oculi has ordered me to fight for the Jaegerist cause. No! Stop it, Oculi. No. I will punch. Punch, yes. I'm hungry. Okay, but continuing. Well, since I was on the job, I made sure to keep a good eye out the whole time. Let's press on this. You're hungry too? Have you eaten your tuna steak? Oh? Then would you tell us the number of people who went in and out of Mr. Kurida's room? I have no idea. I wasn't born so I could count things for those who didn't pay attention in class. That's why ever since I turned 20, I quit keeping track of how old I really am. What the heck? Sorry, another drink.
Yes, well, that would explain why your age was not included in the report.
In any case, the witness then saw someone, correct? That's when someone showed up. It was a man coming out of Juan's room. Oh, what? I wanted to press this. Who in the world was that? I'm not allowed to say. This sort of information has to be carefully guarded from the masses, Sonny. The The man that came out of the... What? The man that came out of Juan's room, he was...
Yes, he was.
Ah, I'm too scared. I can't say his name out loud.
Oh, what I wouldn't give to have Francisca's whip right now.
Well, I guess I can tell you since he was such a bad boy anyway. It was Angard, Matt Angard. He was trying to sneak his way out of Juan's room.
Oh my gosh. What a cutie. You saw my client. Are you sure about that?
Yesy.
What is yesy? Really?
Annoying brat. When I say I saw someone, I saw that person.
Why do I get a sense of deja vu? Maybe to avoid a repeat of last year. I should delve into this a bit further. The person's face, what the person was carrying, the person's clothes. Oh, from that, turnaround big top or whatever it's called? Maybe to avoid a repeat of last year, I should delve into this a bit further. The person's face, what the person was carrying, the person's clothes. Maybe the person's clothes. I think I need to pay attention to the most. Steel Samurai? Oh, that one. Person's clothes. Please tell the court about the man's clothes in more detail. Oh, okay, yeah.
What a troublesome man you are. Really. As if something like that matters.
But it does.
Now, what was it? Oh, yes, it was that thing.
What thing?
That gaudy thing he's always wearing. That racing jacket.
He was wearing that at the detention center too.
That thing's meant for nothing but seducing women out of their pantaloons. Men. Men.
Right. So, Mr. Wright, was this testimony just now important or relevant in any way?
It was not important, it was very important. This stuff is always important.
What are you talking about? Of course, it was important, Your Honor. Then perhaps you would like to point out what part of that testimony was important. Don't you see it, Edgeworth? Your Honor, I request that what the witness said about the jacket be appended to her testimony. I don't quite see where you're going with this, but alright, witness, please.
Well, I don't like to badmouth anyone without reason, but if I must. He was wearing his flashy racing jacket, honestly. It's all just for show. I'll present this. Gemma Ninja's button was ripped from his costume, is covered in Corita's blood, was found in Angard's Hakama. So it was found in his Hakama, so maybe... Is his Hakama that jacket? Would it be better to present this? He was wearing his flashy racing jacket. Honestly, it's just all just for show. Maybe? What the... I'm trying to present this. Present. Ooh, we got some... Oh, his pants! Did this work out then? Oh. I don't know. Is this gonna take life points or whatever away from me? Miss Oldbag. What? Don't say my name for no reason. Oh, okay. Can't you tell there's this nice strong silence? Okay, so that's a good sign. Okay, I did something. Okay, that's good.
Do you know what this is?
Ah, it's button number 2 on the Gemma Ninja's costume.
Now I know she's an obsessed fan. She identified it in a single glance. If the health bar disappears, you're good. Okay.
Give it here, give it here. If you don't give it to me, I'll punish you with this.
Girl, you're not gonna punish anybody. Wow, she really is a diehard fan to want a button covered in blood. Diehard fan. This button was discovered on Mr. Engarde's body during a full body search.
See? This button proves beyond a shadow of a doubt it was that rascal on guard.
It was caught up in the pleats of Nickel Samurai's Hakama pants.
See? An on guard is the Nickel Samurai.
Witness. Now, it may just be me, and I do have an active imagination, but just now, didn't you say that the defendant, Matt Engarde, was wearing his usual racing jacket?
I'm so sorry. Sorry that you judge people based on what they wear. If I wore the trendiest, but instead I have to give up on wearing. This outfit is ridiculous, right? I've got a tape recorder. It's heavy, so heavy. I wish we could switch CDs. Dream alive for all those kids out there. Understand? Now take a look in the mirror. Your clothes are missing. Documentary on clearly. You're.
Now, hold your tongue still. Not silly, serious. Now hold your tongue still there for 1 second. So what you saw in actuality? I was gonna say, now hold your tongue still for now hold your tongue still there for 1 second, and I was gonna be like, that's what she said. But that's not something a serious person would say. So what you saw in actuality was not Mr. Engarde, the man, but Mr. Engarde, the Nickel Samurai.
But when you think about it,
Then wiggle the tongue. The what? What the heck are you? What? But yeah, I wouldn't make that joke. I'm too serious. But like, oh, no, I gotta be serious. Gotta be serious. If I was an unserious person, I would be like, what would a unserious person say? And if you must know, I've been teased a lot by dirty-minded folks. Oh, I know. Well, I don't know, but I can tell by the way you tease. Rero. What does that mean? I was going to say, how do you know? I don't know you like that. Yeah, I know. That's why I try to correct. But, seriousness.
they're really one and the same anyway.
Miss Oldbag, this is a very important point we're talking about.
Etchy poo. Do you think so?
Rero rero is the sound effects of a tongue going at it, really? Rero rero rero. Can you hear my tongue? Oh, that's why it seems so familiar. Yeah, your tongue sounds so Well, you can hear my tongue lots of the time. I have a I have, I have a thick, wet tongue that does good work. Okay. Okay. Serious. Is very hydrated, yes. I drink water and I've been drinking this protein shake. So it does unholy things, guys. No! I eat things really well, like, you know, food, okay? Food. I'm a messy eater in terms of food. People aren't food. And you know, my friends have teased me before. They're like, Fen, you're a messy eater, but you know what that means. Messy eaters always eat good. I love when Wendy looks like this. It has so kawaii, yeah. Edgy poo. Do you think so too? Well, it might be something worth considering. Just say it's important and agree with me for a change. Yeah, you're feasting, all right. Stop. Based friends. Witness, think carefully and try to remember as much as you can before you testify. You'll never go hungry. Very based. I'm just a hungry wolf, that is all. I like to eat a lot of food. All right, if you insist. I should be the one sighing, not you. I need to go. Gosh darn it. It's because we spoke so much at the beginning of stream. Why y'all did that? Talking about autism and our mental health? Why should we? It was a really good talk. Yeah, it really was a good talk. Yeah. Mental health important, yeah. Gosh darn it. Let me see. Sorry I'm making these noises. It's very odd noises. Who I saw. Thought you did a goofy there. Like, who isn't that how Goofy doesn't do that. Oh gosh, guys. Oh my gosh. Fellers? I don't know. Goofy serial killer did was this goofy serial killer did was funny. Oh. Okay, I think I have to stop. All right. Okay. She's gonna have to wait. The goofy serial killer funny video. I think I laughed a lot at that video, actually. I think I remember that. It was like in some courtroom, right? I think I can't really remember exactly, but I remember it was something where I laughed at a lot. Oh? He killed a... Oh. Why did I laugh at that? Wait, hold on. I don't know if it was the actions or it was like the words. He was in court, yeah? It's either I laughed at it or... Hold on.
Is it? Mr. Goofy, you are here today being charged with mass homicide. It looks like here you were caught in broad daylight on CCTV holding an AR-7.
I object. My
I
client's
think...
done nothing
Wait.
wrong.
He killed 27 children and crippled 5.
He's clinically insane, Your Honor. He's crazy.
Mr. Goofy, what do you have to say for yourself?
Guilty. Your Honor, my client...
That's why I laughed at it, because you like... Guilty.
Wait, hold on.
Nope.
Mr. Goofy, you're saying that you were conscious?
Goofy, what
Yep.
are you doing? Gosh, I did it. Your Honor, I'd like to call for
Oh,
recess.
sure
I would like to
did.
talk to my client in private.
Fine. Goofy, come here, listen to me. All right, Goofy, you're on thin ice, buddy. Come on, shape up.
I did it.
Yeah, I know you did it.
I
We all
did
know
it.
you're fucking
Yeah,
guilty.
I
We
remember.
all know you're guilty.
Guilty?
Look, Goofy, I'm Mickey's best lawyer, okay? He wanted me on this case because he cares about you.
I'll fucking do it again.
Goofy,
Yeah, it was that last part. Okay, I remember. It was just his stupid laughs and like, guilty? I'll do it again. I thought you were talking about a real person for a sec. Oh, no. It was like a animation. It'd be a lot more swearing, yeah. Okay, let's get to the ending now. Thank y'all for coming. I'm about to go crazy. There we go. I need to go. Thank you for streaming. Thanks for coming and discussing autism with me and different things. We are ending with Serious Fen. I will not be bouncing around the GIF. Well, I haven't been lately anyways, but we are ending with Serious Fen. Yes. No bouncing. Thank you for streaming and being a good host. Thank you for coming and rating as well. There would also be a message about anger management. My Coco Melon. I will consult with the HR and see if I'll allow bouncing. But for now, there's none. And you just have me swaying. Hopefully that is okay as well. Okay. Let's get it going.
I didn't see you there. Don't be shy, make yourself comfortable. Surprised? I've been known to tickle the ivories time to time. There's few things more entertaining than a good song, don't you think? I'm rather fond of this one. It's a little bit after my time, but it is such a thoughtful melody. We'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day. Keep smiling through, just like you always do, till the blue skies drive the dark clouds far away. And I will just say hello to the folks that you know. Tell them you won't be long. They'll be happy to know that as I saw you go, you were singing this song. Until we meet again, my friend.
Okay. As always, rest well, sleep well, and until we meet again, good night. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye. Okay, bye-bye. Good night. See you Thursday. Thursday on YouTube. Remember, 8:15 p.m. CST, YouTube. Until then, finale. All right. Bye. Good night.